Hey everyone, this is Wei and welcome back. This time I'm going to be doing a 3-minute drill and see how far I can get on drawing this Captain America in 3 minutes, and then I'll take the rest of the time to finish out the drawing. So let's get started and I'll talk about the process along the way. Alright, 3 minutes starting now. Alright, giving myself a little bit more time. Do this Captain America. Alright, starting out with the slant. Let's see. Eyeball looking up. Moving over to the other side. Alright. Checking to see I'm in camera. Okay, and then the nose going down. I'm using a 4B. Down. Then the lips. Very angular. So in some ways a little bit easier. Very vertical. The lips. Alright, let's go in. Gotta do part of the mask to fill in the face. Let's see, this is, yeah, it's kind of a tricky shape. Trying the inside, let's see. Here, here, here. Yeah, very tricky. A lot of little angles, kind of throws you off a little bit. Alright, let's go down to the mouth, shadow, chin. Okay, chin guard. This way. Angle of the ear. Mouth lines up right around there, going down. Looks like the chin guard is a little bit too high up. Because normally males, you gotta, especially these kind of superheroes, you gotta make the chin big. All right, let's finish up the A. Let's make sure we get the A. See, right about in the middle. Head. Some details, which you're gonna have to skip. Okay. Let's give this some definition right here. Probably won't have much time to darken these things. Eyeball. Eyeball looks a little bit too low. Adjusting. Yep, I think that's about it. Okay. All right, let me see. Yeah, it looks like the eyes are a little bit too big. But I think overall, I mean, 3 minutes is a, I mean, it's quite a big difference, you know, than 2 minutes. With 3 minutes, I was actually able to just kind of slow down and really work at it. All right, so that's not bad, right? So you kind of see what I did. Just try to work from the eyes to the nose and all the way down to the mouth and then the outside of the face. I tend to like to work that way. All right, so let's finish this this quick sketch. So let's see how much longer that takes. In some ways, it's a little bit more complex, but then in another way, it's very angular. So it's sometimes this kind of stuff is a little bit easier because the strokes are easier to control when it's just straight. And male faces in general is a little bit easier because you can be a little bit rough with it. But female faces very touchy. It's like if you're too rough, then it ends up looking like a male face. So, all right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start shading. Again, try to see things in blocks. This is dark, dark. Like underneath the, well, let's do the eye first. Let's concentrate on the eye first. Darken the eye. Trying to stay loose. I don't want to tighten up. You have tendency to do that if you want to get things accurate too much. All right. So, all right, let's go back here. This is dark. Let's establish the kind of, how dark the drawing is going to be. It's a little bit of dimension here. This is dark. Okay, let's go move down. Now, there's a lot of interesting rim lighting on this drawing. You can see like on the nose and the mouth right there. So what you can do is like, let's see, here's the nose. I know there's some rim lighting. You can actually highlight that, like just kind of go down along the nose. Just kind of highlight that. I mean, probably not like a little bit too stiff right there. And then just shade from there. And you could actually exaggerate those rim lighting. It still works. So let's get this one a deep shadow for a second. Helps me outline this area. Okay, let's go down to the lip. Quick shading there, goes down, darker here, underneath here, dark. There's a shape. Now here's the rim lighting. I can actually outline it, and it's a little bit complicated. I might simplify that a little bit, just so that it becomes a little bit more clear. So you see that little line there, so I can do that, and just kind of shade it dark. Just kind of give it an overall shade. And if I wanted to, if I want to go back along the edge, give it a little bit more contrast, and that helps to exaggerate the rim lighting, and works well for drawings. Okay. Yeah, see how the chin is like way too, I don't know why I keep doing that. Remember, it's a superhero. Gotta make it tough, right? Okay. So I kind of quickly re-outline that. Let's go down, a little bit of shading here, less shading here, down here. So, all right, so the mask right here is dark. Let's go back up a little bit so that I can, I don't want to shade here because then my hand gets over it. All right, let's do a little bit better A. Okay, and then we can outline this, and then this whole area is dark, so I'm just gonna hit that dark. I'm just gonna go straight up. So very broad strokes, I'm using the very flat edge. So this is dark, comes all the way down here. This is dark too. So the darkest part is here, so I can hit that again. I'm just gonna go like this. And I crosshatch. I don't have to with this kind of. Okay, there's a little bit of highlight here. I'll try to save that. All right, this is dark. Well, let's get the middle of the A. A little bit of shading. See some details. I'm gonna turn my pencil a little bit. Turn my edge. I can get a nice sharp edge. A little bit of detailing, not too much. Shading. Some more details. Oops, totally wrong direction. Okay. Well, that's what I get for working on details when I should be working on the bigger shape. So down, this is dark. Let's re-outline the mask a little bit. Dark. A little bit of detailing, and then the ear. Dark. Lots of little details, and I might not do those now because I kind of want to start big and just slowly work tighter and tighter. So I got the ear outline. Okay, now let's work on this. This is dark. Again, more detailing. All right, let's go back to here now. Let's do this. slightly darker. Now I'm almost doing like a second layer or a third layer. Let's give it a little bit more darkness, a little harder shading, kind of pushing it to the next level, right? This is dark. This eye in here is a little bit dark too. Dark. And let's make the eyeballs even darker. So really pop that out. Gets more of your attention, so that, you know, that's where I want you to look. It's the eyes. So I'll make this area a little bit more contrasty. It's darker in here. And then this part, now I gotta make it even darker, even more contrast. And again, very broad strokes. Trying to ignore what I see sometimes. Okay, now new layer, another layer of darkness. Fade this out a little bit. Okay. It's getting there. It's a lot of little detailing. So let's see, there's some detail here. You can just do something real quick like this. That way, it just gives it a little bit of texturing. All right, let's go down here since I haven't worked on this. And this part is, you know, relatively simple, right? Compared to the rest, it's nothing. That's why I didn't bother doing this first. Okay, let's go. This is dark, white, some details. I'm just gonna, you know, you can just hit that pretty hard. And then this is dark. Chin guard all the way back here. Now I'm back here again. So I'm just kind of constantly working around and kind of see the big things first. And then every time I move around, whatever big things I see, you know, the major shapes, and I put it in. And then as you keep going around and around, and you end up, you know, the drawing gets a little bit tighter and tighter, and you know, you start seeing more and more little details, and then it's just a matter of, well, do you want to put it in, right? And if you do, then you just gotta keep going and put in all the details, more and more details. Let's sharpen up the nose a little bit. And the lips, maybe harden up that line a little bit. Hopefully give more of that expression. A little bit of shading in here. It's flatter. A little bit of lighting. And then a little bit of texturing. Darker here. I'm just trying to balance it out, you know, so that, you know, the whole drawing comes into place. And then here, the clothing just a little bit, and I won't go down much further, so that's probably good enough. All right, so I don't know how much longer did that take. I don't know, probably like another 7 minutes or 8 minutes. I guess I'll know when I look at the video, when I review it. But okay, I mean, you can see it's not that difficult, and it's a lot of fun, you know, just sketching fast. And then eventually I'm going to end this. I keep seeing little things, and I'm like, I can improve this. Like how, let's leave it with this sketchy look. All right, so that's another, I guess you can still call this a 2-minute drill, right? Okay, so that's a lot of fun to do, you know, just keep it loose and sketch fast, big shape first, you know, and then slowly narrow, tighter and tighter into little finer details. And just give it a shot and see how it goes. All right, and I'll see you next time.